You know what it is. We're talking about Kate Middleton. Is she coming or going? From the royal family, that is. Yes, we had 8 months of relative disappearance. We had suspicious images. We had some videos that made a lot of dramatic claims. We've only seen her 4 times this year, most recently at Wimbledon and Trooping the Color. We understand right now Kate Middleton is supposed to be in Balmoral, Scotland, with King Charles, Camilla the Stallion, Prince Andrew, his ex-wife Fergie, their 2 children, I suppose their 2 children's spouses, etc., but who knows, right? Everyone's scratching to become working royals so they can get those sweet, sweet wardrobe budgets, right? Those are the only events that we're told that Kate Middleton is going to actually come out for. Those big ticket national events where celebrities appear. And that's a little disappointing, especially when you see Prince Harry and Meghan Markle on their own dime traveling and doing public good work, right? Nonprofit work with people in the South American country of Colombia. Why can't Kate and William, with 90 or so staffers, why can't they step up? Why do they need so much vacation? It's been 13, 14 years of pure vacation. We know the tricks. We know what they do. 2 million-pound helicopters fly from Kensington Palace to Adelaide Cottage and then down to Sandringham. And then from there, once they tell everybody, oh, the kids are out of school, we're going to Anmer Hall, the estate that Queen Elizabeth got for the couple once they were married. No, they don't stay there. They go to RAF, Royal Air Force Northolt, and then they fly away to some sunny destination like Mustique, like St. Bart's, because ain't no way in the world. Them two, they're pale as ghosts, but every time we see them pop up, William, Kate, tan. Tell me how they do it in the Isle of Britain, in Scotland. They don't. They fly somewhere else. And apparently, according to sources, they've been doing that for the entirety of their marriage and probably, you know, several trips, like to Ibiza, to stay at Kate's Uncle Gary's, what is it? Casa do Bang Bang? So tasteless. Don't let a person of color have an uncle with a house called Casa do Bang Bang. Hi, Vignesh. Vignesh, my champion. Welcome to my live. Do you have an opinion about Kate and William being oh so lazy and not serving the people of the British Commonwealth when they could do so much with all of the UK taxpayer money, millions of pounds per year to people who are already billionaires? And get this, Prince William is making nearly £1 million a year off of a building and a business that is anything but green. It's a car dealership, not electric cars, regular luxury cars. Meanwhile, he's flying to South Africa talking about he's so earth-shot environmental. Make it make sense. Hi, Charles from Brazil. Welcome. Sule Iman is here. How are you? I'm good. I'm a little warm. Sean Guesthouse. It's morning where you are? Amazing. I am from Hollywood, California. Vignesh, welcome from India. What do? I actually do study, and I was considering working on a PhD because I kind of have gotten deep in this kind of media literacy stuff, just looking at the differential treatment between the different British royals, right? Whether they're of color or not. And, you know, that could actually fuel an entire PhD program, right? There's a couple of really interesting school-based things happening here with some very well-to-do philanthropists. So I was like, you know what, let me go live. Let me talk about this and that, and let me get my little posts edited, but I might work on that this week. Do you miss being a man before transitioning? I don't know if we can say that word. Thank you for the nice lips. Compliment Ghostbuster. Brittany, hi from Turkey. Welcome. Good that you're fine. Is it warm where you are? Do I miss being a man? I don't miss being a man, but I will tell you, one of my favorite things to say to people who would, this is just a little bit of aloe, by the way, to people who would try to pick me up, like strangers around New York City and Manhattan, they'd be so like, oh, I want to go out with you. Oh, did I rolled dough or dildo? I really prefer a chocolate chip cookie with vanilla in the batter. If it doesn't have vanilla, you're missing out on the aromatic nature of a really good cookie. I want to do a PhD just because I think Sule Iman is from Kenya. Welcome. Lahiru Sandaruwan. Hi. But no, I definitely work. Uh-oh, Italian. Oh no, I don't even know if I can translate this. Pyromax, greetings from Germany. Welcome. Big boops. I'm not sure what that means. But, I worked with a woman who was Haitian and spoke French, and she would call it a, shall we say, false pencil, which I thought was very charming. She wouldn't use a word like that, which could, what time is it here? It is 5:25 in the it's late afternoon, almost evening, and I'm, trying to stay cool. It's the tail end of summer for us. We are in the desert, so it cools off at night, but, I have quite a few lights on, and that can make it a little intense. I'm looking for friends. Well, I'll be your friend. Yo, Orawa Naruto. Hi. Okay, hi. But yeah, that's another light to help light things up. Turn some lights off. No, I gotta be able to see my mug so I can put on a lot of makeup for you, the people. But yeah, we got kind of hip to the game, right? Anytime Harry and Meghan travel, they're traveling in Colombia with people of African descent. Oh, the royal family in the UK is freaking out. 17 articles in one day. 30 articles by the end of that trip. 4 articles come out about how Kate Middleton is the Madonna. Mother Teresa, a perfect angel, never put a foot wrong. So, so sick, so this, so that. It's like she looked very well at Tripping of the Color. And it's funny how, she told everyone, oh, I have good days and bad days. But all the good days fall on dates where there's high-end, big celebrity events. Never on a day where, kids want to be read to at a library, or like seniors, need support getting like healthcare. God forbid she would talk or, advocate on behalf of a cancer charity. We don't even know what cancer it is. There's never been a doctor who came out and talked about her diagnosis or treatment. And we know from America, when Donald Trump is injured or sick, or any other president, who comes out? The doctor. It's not some carefully worded PR thing that denies the use of a specific diagnosis or even words that discuss a particular treatment, right? Who gets diagnosed with cancer 2 months after surgery? Worm power. What does that mean? Fit check. Well, this is the shirt. I don't even know if you want to see the pants. The pants are kind of a kind of leopard print. I don't know if I want to show all that, but if you want to see all that, please subscribe to my channel, send a super chat, etc. Yes, you can definitely, Vignesh, you can, Oscar Hernandez, thank you for your question. No, this is aloe. It's not, I already oiled up. Don't worry. Don't worry, Tyrone Bigham. I don't think that's your real name. You are not God. Speak Japan. What does that mean? Yes, my other social media is all House of Tanya, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you already know, Facebook, Threads. I'm on some other thing. Is it called Blue Sky or Blue? I don't go over there often. I should, though. But yeah, you know how people put those little eye patches on their face when they do their makeup? Just a piece of aloe can do something similar. Spaces and places out there. Korean? I like Korean food. I am not Korean. But yes, those are my other social media. Martin Jair 273. Am I Korean or PI? PI is what? Pacific Islander? No. I am a Afro-Indigenous American. So Black, Native American, that sort of thing. Can't you tell? Let's see. But yeah, your friends Kate and William in the UK are very much on vacation, right? Because they are on vacation, they can't come out. They cannot come out. They're locked up in their vacation villa like sardines. Even that video they did with Snoop Dogg for the Olympics was somewhere, and you notice how it was green screened so that you couldn't see exactly where they were. And the image quality for Kate was different than the image quality for William, which makes it seem like maybe they were somewhere separate. And then they put it all together. Yeah, you can text me on Instagram. Here you are, ma'am. Oh, thank you so much, Harshith To Do. I feel like I've seen you before. But yeah, this is fit check wise, is just a tiny shirt, not even a full shirt from our friends at Shein, right? Little spaghetti strap action, because it's still warm in Los Angeles. But you know what Kate and William have tended to do over the years is when they are away in a different country, not at the, very expensive estate that they've repaired on the taxpayer dime, they have their press team release old pictures with a new story, right? We got a story a couple of days ago claiming that Kate was at some sort of Nerf War with children at some kind of like wild festival in Norfolk. Norfolk is where the estate is supposed to be, claiming that she was out in the mud playing, Nerf War with the children. How is someone with cancer under cancer treatment going to be in the sun, get tan, use fake tanner? Not recommended. No crowds, no dirty stuff like mud. We recognize the outfit, we recognize the picture from 2023. Fraudulent, in my opinion, right? All the hands in the so-called photographs in the article were invisible, because we know when you put together an AI collage where different people in the photo, the image quality is off, just like the Mother's Day photo debacle. They hide the hands because the hands will be look like octopus fingers, Cthulhu, that kind of stuff. Shows you don't allow messages. Oh, on Vignesh, I probably just have to approve you. I'll see it as a request if you're from out of the country. It always, don't show me that. I'm from India. We're not used to with this. Used to what? Aloe? But yeah, no, I appreciate you being here. I know you're like, hurry up and put the makeup on, Tanya. You look so horrible. I'm hurrying. A primer, glass correct primer base. But yeah, old pictures, new story. But get this, they claim this old outfit, old picture with different people stuck in the photo. They claim it's real, and it's no more real than any of those other suspicious images that emerged when Kate was doing her Gone Girl act, right? Nobody could see her, all these weird photoshopped or AI images and videos, but then there is never any corroboration. Anyone who sees a big celebrity, what's coming out? The cell phone. If they're at the pub, if they're at the soccer game, no matter what it is, somebody somewhere is gonna take a quick snap. Imagine how much you could get paid for a candid photograph of Kate or William, but Kate, William, and the children together. Nothing, not even a candid photo that would end up on one of the kids' social media, like with their friends or of their own family with them in the background. We get none of that. It just is suspicious. That's not how the world works, right? You have to have, credible corroboration. And we're not getting that. We're not getting anything that feels real and like we're living in 2024. We're getting old images in an old outfit. They don't even bother changing the color. They just are like, take this, serfs, peasants. You'll take what we tell you and you'll accept it because we're telling you. Right, Vignesh? Vignesh knows. I know you people in India are sick of them royal family people. Stealing the jewels and stunting and fronting like they, you know, have some moral authority to be in charge of other people's continent. It's unbelievable. I'm not going to say I'm not a James Bond fan, but, you know, in this day and age, we have to recognize the legacy of colonialism, and it's not nice, right? But at the same time, right, so much critique for the working class and for poor people. But here come Kate and William taking millions of dollars to renovate expensive estates, and then they're not going to show up and do any work 8 months out of the year, 6 months out of the year. And this is before the so-called cancer diagnosis, right? Now we can't, you know, we can't see, we can't even know where they are. And I think that's what's wonderful about Harry and Meghan doing the royal tour work, even though they're not working royals, right? It shows up the lie that, oh, you can't be half in, half out. Well, at least they were going to be half because Kate and William are more than half out. 8 months out of a 12-month calendar is less than half. And within that 2-month period, we're getting engagements that are 2 to 4 hours a day, right? We have seen photos and reports that here goes William out on the town. He's been photographed in bars, you know, and then poor Kate is either suffering with some health crisis or she's just warehoused with the children in a small 4-bedroom cottage, which means Kate has a bedroom, each of the children has a bedroom, and there's not even enough room for the staff. That's why the nanny Maria doesn't live with the children anymore. Kensington Palace Apartment 1 is William's domain. How often does Kate and how often do the children get to go over there? I wonder. Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. Yes, I know you're like, hurry up, put on the makeup. Okay. Yes, for me, please. It will be more pleasure. Yes, absolutely. I can't do that until I am off my live, because if I switch, what do you call it? Apps, I will lose my live, and I don't want to do that to you. You know, I strive to come on live more often than not, but you know, I end up being so busy. So busy. And then I can't, you know, I can't do everything I want to do. But here we are discussing, oh, is that the wrong color? It says medium. That looks awfully saturated. Let's see. Anyway, you know, good old Kate Middleton. You know, she loves the high life, the Wimbledon, the dress-up game, the expensive gowns, right? People keep showing photographs of her outfits that are basically the same outfit in different colors with different, you know, collars or necklines, but it's kind of obscene, right? Like there should be some sense of like thrift, right? That it's vulgar to overspend. It's vulgar to waste money to move a tennis court, right? Allegedly, they say that at the Anmer Hall estate, they spent $5 million moving a tennis court, like 5 feet or something ridiculous like that. And how embarrassing to only go to all the high-end events and never to the, you know, poor people, charity shop, cancer ward events. No, she don't want to go. And I believe whatever happened in December allowed her to negotiate and not do it. Thank you, Harshith Tudu. You're my new friend. I appreciate you being here as I put on my makeup and I get ready to go to the gym. Harshith is very excited for my fitness journey, I can tell you. I can feel it through the app. Just some concealer. But yeah, a lot of tricks, right? And now Prince Andrew is welcomed at Balmoral for the annual Scotland royal family summer vacation, right? He's welcome. Infamous wrongdoer. All them islands with people, if you know what I'm saying. But yet, nobody's talking about taking away Prince Andrew's titles. Oh no, only Harry and Meghan. I wonder what the difference could be. Am I wearing this? No, because this shirt doesn't really have any support. And when I'm working out in the gym, I need a lot of support, for when I'm running and lifting heavy weights. I don't want to, injure myself by not having the proper support, if that makes sense. Are you on a fitness journey, Kenneth Permain? Yes, if you like, I can try to show you my gym outfit later. Just priming our lids with some very pale concealer. Everyone always says let it dry down, but I don't let my concealer sit nearly long enough. Say your name 2 times. Zoe Lindley, Zoe Lindley. Thanks, Zoe Lindley. Thanks for being on my live. But yeah, do you have an opinion about what our girl Kate Middleton has been up to? What she's gone through for the last 8 months, right? By now, any kind of preventative cancer treatment should be finished. If she started in February, which is strange because she had an operation allegedly in January, right? We're 8 months down the line. Preventative chemo doesn't last longer than 3 to 6 months. There's a sense that this, some are calling it TV cancer, hair looking lustrous, muscles looking strong, smile on her face. I don't know many people who go through cancer and chemo and look quite so spry, but let's give her the benefit of the doubt. The calendar doesn't make sense. It should be done now. Preventative chemo should be done. Adjuvant chemo should be done. And why isn't there a doctor telling us exactly what happened, what was operated on, and is she all better now? You'd love to see. Ooh, I'm gonna make that happen for you, Kenneth Permain. And why not? You took the time out of your busy Sunday to be here on my live as we discuss the ins and outs of Miss Kate Middleton and her possible exit, if not from the royal family. She may in fact just be shifting her focus, as many articles have said, to focus on her recovery, focus on her children, focus on her family, but also let Will be perceived as a single dad. Prince William has been in his single dad era for 2 years now, right? Some people say the couple separated in 2022. He's living at Kensington. She's living at Adelaide Cottage. Sometimes they gather when the kids are on break from school and helicopter it over to Anmer, and then they either go on separate vacations. Maybe he goes to his father's guest house in Romania, and maybe she goes to St. Bart's with her sister, and her sister's very tall, unusual looking husband, whose father, under indictment, by the way, the father-in-law of Pippa, for essay of a 16-year-old. They go, to St. Bart's or somewhere. Kenneth Permain, oh, I'm happy to make you feel loved. You certainly have given me the gift of your attention, and I more than appreciate it. As we know, I've been spending time at the Dollar Store here in California. LA Colors, buildable color, bronzed babe. And why not? The other thing that we've gotten into when we have been in the dollar store are some naughty snacks. And I thought, ooh, let me go through all these so I can finally get rid of the wrappers. I've enjoyed all of these in varying levels. Number one, we know it well. 99 cents, the price that the manufacturer of Arizona iced tea and related products, they refuse to raise the product's price. They have made their own green tea fruit snacks that come in original apple, mandarin, and plum blueberry flavors. I do believe that they have caffeine in them. Green tea extract. These were enjoyable, right? It's cute packaging, nice price, on the go when you just need a little pick-me-up. Arizona green tea fruit snacks. Look for them. I could only find one. Now, we know America is very loose with its food standards, but I was surprised how good these were. Cocoa Krispies cereal straws. Anyone who is a Frappuccino drinker knows what the cookie straws are all about. I meant to open the package and eat one. I couldn't stop. I ate all of them, 5 count, for a calorie total of 230 calories. So it's basically a candy bar's worth of calories. I enjoyed it. That's all I can tell you. Now, I was at work. I got some of these wrap snacks, right? It's a very classic series here on cable television. Wrap snacks, Nicki Minaj. Can you recognize her? Pink Friday. Sour cream ranch truffle. I was excited about sour cream. I do enjoy the Lay's sour cream. And then it said ranch, so I thought, oh, that's different. And then truffle, right? Like truffle butter, that song she did with Lil Wayne and Drake back in the day. I enjoyed it. It says it's celebrating 50 years of hip hop, but I found them to be very sweet, much sweeter than I would prefer a salty snack. So yes, thumbs up for an emergency snack, but not necessarily my preference. And then Lil Baby, all in flavor. Salt and vinegar is one of my favorites, but this has barbecue, onion, garlic, and more. Unfortunately, the more includes monosodium glutamate, maltodextrin, and, you know, some unnecessary color. I don't even think any color is necessary. All I want is starch and salt, maybe a little vinegar tang, a little bit too sweet for my taste because when it gets to seasoning, sugar is the first ingredient. Could do without that, right? It's a fine aesthetic and a fine idea, but take the sugar out and I think you'll have a bigger hit. Of course, we had started some months ago with the sour cream with a dab of ranch from our friends, the Migos. Rest in peace to our friend Takeoff, but Offset and Quavo are still with us. So that concludes my dollar store snack review. Can I sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow right now? Yes, I can. I'm single till today. I don't have any affair. Oh, Harshi Tudu. That's why these things happen to me. Please don't misunderstand. That, yeah, you can do whatever you want. We're on live. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. If I knew all the words, I'd sing the whole thing, but that's as much as I've got. I'll study. I did hear somebody talking to, like, there's a black version of The Wizard of Oz, and when it was on Broadway, imagine how talented you have to be, not only to get to Broadway, but also to get to Broadway when Broadway was very colorist and racist, right? So, you know, the star power of Michael Jackson, the star power of Diana Ross, it's on Broadway, but the head critic for the New York Times, Clive something, he had the nerve to say that Stephanie Mills, who played Dorothy, basically, that her breasts were too large and that all of the cast members should be harmed because they were, you know, disturbing this classic Judy Garland film and blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, you never heard of a remake? Oh, you're offended for, like, you know, black people to do a black version of something? Oh, okay. What was that dude's name? Clive? If you heard his last name, you'd know who he is. I don't know all the words. I'm gonna work on that because I don't want you to be depressed. You've certainly livened up my live by coming. I hope I did an able job of, you know, singing the one bar I know, but I'll work on that because you know, I have a lot of sympathy for Judy Garland and what she went through as a star in Hollywood. So young, you know, there were no rules in place to protect her at the time, her and Shirley Temple. You know, I know what Hollywood is like now. Can you imagine what it was like for those, you know, children then? You know, there was no one to help, right? They were just at the mercy of a lot of people who were all about the dollar. They were feeding them children stimulants, and then they said that they made Shirley Temple go in a room and sit on a block of ice if she wasn't, you know, performing the way they wanted, like punishing children with a block of ice. You know, I mean, we go through things in Hollywood now, but the fact that, you know, they kind of got through that and, you know, had amazing careers and did amazing work, it's a testament to the strength of their character. And, you know, you often have to find within yourself strength of character so that you can get through things that can be very trying. A lot of trying people in this town, a lot of trying situations. But yeah, if you're enjoying my live, feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you want to become a member of my channel, for a few dollars a month, you can get exclusive content and always be aware of when I'm gonna pop onto live in a different outfit with different jewelry on, to put on some makeup and talk my ish. At least a pretended yes. Only say yes, only please, ma'am. I don't know about that. You know, I think I need to see a little bit more. I want to learn more about you, you know, and your character before I do a lot of service, Harshith, to do. I can say no. Is that good? That's definitely an unusual request. All right, we're trying to get this bronzer on. It is very warm. It is very, it's definitely bronzer and not contour. But in any case, we've been doing our live for 32 minutes. We've been able to talk through a lot of what's been going on with the royal family. Harshith Tudu, are you a royal fan? Are you a fan of the royal family? Are you a critic of the royal family? Do you think that they should bring all of the looted jewels and wealth and gold and whatnot back to India? What part of India are you in? Are you in, what is it, Tamil Nadu, or what is it called? Mahabalipuram? Let us know. But, you know, so our base is looking definitely warmer. So the theories hold. We got on some very pale concealer in a neutral shade. I do appreciate having this light going just so that we can, you know, sheer out anything that's looking a little bit too harsh or too heavy. But yeah, that's what it is. We're keeping an eye on whether or not Kate Middleton will ever return to her royal duties. If she is out for the count, is it over? Are they divorcing? Is she being, you know, a good little soldier and she'll live in her separate cottage and have access to her children, but abandon public life so that Prince William can roll solo dolo, and then with her out of the picture, more of the spotlight can rest on King Charles, who finally became king. His mother survived a long time, and Queen Consort Camilla, otherwise known as Camilla the Stallion. We're tuned in. Oh no, you know your English is fine. Appreciate your job. Oh, definitely subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Share the live. Follow me on different social media if you want to send a super chat, a cash gift, or subscribe to my channel for a small monthly fee for access to special content. I appreciate you being here, and I definitely will try to be more regular in my live going schedule. But yes, I have to get to the gym or else Harshith Tudu, Kenneth Pierman, Lord God, Zoe Lindley, and Vignesh might be displeased with me. Spaces and Places, Martin Jair 273, Worm Power. Yes, you can get Worm Power. Tyrone Biggums, Naruto Uzumaki, and The Neighbor 420, Boops, NNN, Pyromax, Tizio Acaso Non-Farti Demandi. I can't understand what you said. The Neighbor 420, yes, I saw your question. PhD, Naughty Words. Do I miss being a man? No, but I used to tell people that I was trans. And they would sometimes be very excited about it. Nice lips, thank you. C. Tara is here. Brittany, MG, uh-oh. What? I missed that. Sule Iman from Kenya. Lahiru Sendaruwan was here as well. Koi, thank you for the good day wishes. And I will see you all again on a different live. Kate Middleton, is she coming or going? A couple of people here in the live chat seemed to say that they were doing the first one. Anyway, I will check you out again very soon. Bye, stars!